And it looks like we are just now starting. Sorry that I'm slightly delayed. My connection seemed to have gone out very briefly. But we were making the trek into the first stage to this category. You don't see much deviation other than, you know, sometimes people decide they want to one-up. Sometimes they decide they want to hit the little Koopa guys with the shell. Sometimes they even hit that vine block. And we both end with the 360. No one going with the 361. And now we're in YI3. Oh no! And it looks like ThunderMustache may have missed his box jump there, which is quite unfortunate, but not the worst loss, all things considered. This stage is really brutal. And now Javi moving on to YI4. This level's not too tricky. You just have to know your pattern. Alright, we're moving into Iggy's. ThunderMustache not too far behind. Still anyone's game at this point. It looks like Javi's going for that fire. And ThunderMustache just getting past the fences. Good kill on Javi's side. And ThunderMustache right about at the door. Not too hard, or not too far off. I'm going for about the same strategy, getting a slightly faster time through the castle. I think it's a 240 versus a 238. Not a big save, but enough save that can help close that gap. Good cape grab. I can't really tell his flight speed from the stream here. Then ThunderMustache moving on to DP1. Also getting a nice cape grab. Now we're going into Donut Secret. So it could be very tricky, but luckily the swim physics in this game are very forgiving compared to other games. Looks like Javi had a pretty good dry room, grabbing that shell, swimming through, grabbing the switch. We have ThunderMustache going into the dry room now. It's a little trouble with the shell, but gets it. No trouble really swimming through as well. And a good first room in the ghost house by Javi. Both players playing pretty well right now. And ThunderMustache having an almost identical first room. And Javi in on the big boo fight. It's a very good race so far. Javi's made it through with basically no issue at this point. And ThunderMustache just barely trailing at this point. Got maybe one of the fast Star World stages behind. Nothing that can't be made up. Still anyone's game. Looks like Javi has a little bit of trouble on those zips. Sometimes those blocks just don't want to cooperate with you. And ThunderMustache having much better luck in Star World 1. It just got him a lot more time back. Not much to note on Star World 2. And Javi having no issue with Star World 3. And neither is ThunderMustache. They're both doing the fly under. It's always very nerve-wracking to be flying under Star World 4. You can just barely hit that platform and get stuck on it, have to fly again. You could miss a cape pump, fly under. But it looks like Stache is starting to close this gap a little bit. Looks like he flew just a little faster. Then Javi getting through door 2. ThunderMustache getting door fly into door 2. Javi opting to take the safe way through door 5. And it looks like ThunderMustache is going for the D-boost strat, which will save him even more time. He's making back quite a bit of time in this Bowser. It is very, very close at this point. Both making their way through Dark Room. Looks like ThunderMustache kept speed just a bit. They entered Bowser at what looked like exactly the same time on my end, so this is basically going to come down to this last fight. ThunderMustache making a great comeback up to this point. Yeah, it looks like they're basically perfectly in sync, both going for that cape kill. Ooh, and Javi loses his cape on that first hit. And opts not to save a Mecha Koopa for the next phase for ball skip. And it looks like ThunderMustache is going to go for ball skip. This is a very, very good match we've got going right now. I really got to give it up to Thunder because, you know, you miss box jump and usually that'll throw you off so bad. Some people will be basically done at that point. And here he just went with it. He took it all the way through and he's caught up. And ThunderMustache finishing up the phase. And Javi's having a little bit of trouble in phase 2. Nice clean hit for first hit of phase 3. And ThunderMustache gets that last hit in. And let's see, finished with an SRL time of 11:22. But on his timer it looks like 11:19. Very, very good. That is an excellent time. And Javi barely misses that first hit in phase 3. Just barely. And he gets that last hit on Bowser right there. And finishes with an SRL time of 12:04. Which is also a pretty good time, honestly. GG to both runners. That was a good first round. Now we still have at least one more round to go. It's best of 2 of 3. And Javi could turn it around and he could come back and win both rounds. It could go either way still. So let's see what happens in this next round. Both players seem relatively evenly matched, so now it looks like we're getting set up for the next round. And it's Javi's first race. That is exciting, my friend. Very exciting. You did quite well for the first race, I'd say. So give me just a few seconds here. So I don't know about all you guys. I'm a big fan of watching the credits roll. It'd be probably a little more interesting if both players were on different versions. You can watch the different names and such. Like the bullet bills or killers. It's real great. Just learned that it's best of 3. Well, that must make it a pleasant surprise then to know you're not completely out yet. You still got a chance to take the whole thing back, and it'll be great. You guys are both quite good runners, so it should be interesting to see. It was quite close last round. All right, and it looks like we're almost ready for the next round. And both have readied up, and we will be starting in about 10 seconds. And they are off. And we have the first deviation of strategy here in the title screen. We've got Javi going for the jump and ThunderMustache going for the walk around. Javi hitting some of those Koopas with the shell. Well, we have ThunderMustache opting to ignore the Koopas. And a very nice YI2 from both runners. Both runners getting box jump this time. It's always nice to see that. Especially in a race situation, that box jump will really get you, no matter how hard you practice it. ThunderMustache with a 259 and Javi with a 258. Means one just ran on the brown platforms a little bit more than the other. It's a very negligible difference. Looks like they both went and gave an attempt for the shell jump, but neither really got it. Javi going for a little more of a swim. Don't blame him, really. Mario's probably getting hot with all this running. Now we're heading into Iggy's castle. Both taking that fence a little safe, which I don't blame them. In a race situation, you want to keep your speed while minimizing risk of having to go back or restart a level. ThunderMustache, it's a good Iggy kill. And same for Javi. About 5 in-game second difference between the two. And now we're going to be heading up into Donut Plains. We're going to see both runners going for capes here. Javi having a little bit of trouble at first, but recovers it nicely. The 262 key for ThunderMustache. Very good fly speeds. Now we're going to be swimming through. We're going to see how ThunderMustache does this dry room. Grabs the shell very well. Let's hope he keeps it through the rest of the stage. And Javi having a pretty good shell grab as well. Spends a little more time in there, but nothing to be concerned about. Ooh, and accidentally hits the fish with the shell. Luckily, he was right by the P-switch, so he could just grab it. Not too big of a loss. Ooh, ThunderMustache misses the gap in room 2. Now he has to wait for that boomerang. It looks like Javi having a little trouble getting through room 1. We're both just going to take it nice and easy through room 2 now. Seems Javi's having a little trouble with those turn blocks. Now we're both in the big boo fight. Javi's only about a hit behind in this. It's still anyone's game, really. This is a very good race so far. We'll see how these blocks treat people. Pretty good on the second half for ThunderMustache. Javi having a little trouble with the first set of blocks there. Second ones treat him a bit better. And ThunderMustache makes it through. No issue, really. And no issue for Javi either. ThunderMustache accidentally hitting that P-switch. Or getting hit by the P-switch, rather. Looked like it slowed him down a little bit. Oh no! And Javi jumps just a little too late and gets hit by the Lakitu. Oh no, and takes a death in Star World 3. That is quite unfortunate. Going back for the cape, which is always a good choice in this category. ThunderMustache having no issues through Star World 4. Now heading into Bowser's Castle. Missing the door fly, which isn't too big of a deal. Javi making it through Star World 3 without any issue this time. ThunderMustache going for the D boost strat and doing it successfully. Javi having a bit of trouble in Star World 4 playing with the Yoshi, but not a big deal. Now he's flying under. Makes it through. See ThunderMustache going for the cape kill. We have Javi entering Bowser's Castle. Ooh, and losing cape in the Bowser fight. Missing that hit. Javi's now going through room 5. Doesn't have a fire flower, so he can't go for the D-boost strat. Ooh, and loses his cape to that last crusher, which is a bit unfortunate. Taking it slow and steady through the dark room, which is not a bad choice when you're small. Meanwhile, ThunderMustache is in the second phase of Bowser, bouncing off of those bowling balls. And then having no issue hitting Bowser with both of the Mecha Koopas. Javi's also going for a more vanilla style kill. And ThunderMustache is heading into phase 3. Neither going for ball skip. Indeed. ThunderMustache losing a couple of Mecha Koopas, but not a big deal. And he is now finished with an SRL time of 11:50. GG. It's a good run. Javi working on phase 2. And now moving on to phase 3. And it looks like Javi's going to get these last hits in. And he finishes up with an SRL time of 12:53. Good races to both runners. And congrats to ThunderMustache for winning the match today. Well played by both of the runners. Now, if either of the runners want to come into Discord and have a chat with us, that would be fantastic. Welcome in. How do you feel about your run, ThunderMustache?
Hey, that was pretty fun. I messed up pretty early in the first race. I died twice in Yoshi's Island 3. And
That'll happen. That stage is, I've personally found that is the most unforgiving stage.
In races, it's obviously something you can mess up. At least in my case. Yeah. Other than that, the rest of that run was really, really good.
That was a solid run.
I got like both fast flies. Lost maybe 3 seconds in Donut Secret, and other than that, it was pretty clean. And the second race, I don't know how I messed up the jump in Donut Secret House.
I was just gonna ask about that. What quite happened there?
I have no clue. It's never happened before, so that's a first. Just jumped too early or something. But then I lost the cape, obviously losing a lot of time there. But otherwise, those 2 runs were pretty good. I'm pretty happy.
Very solid runs. Well, congrats. And if you'll allow me to pull up the calendar thingy real quick, I can we can take a look at who you're going against next.
Yeah, I haven't really checked the bracket so much, so I don't even know.
I am sort of in a similar situation as you. And there's Javi. It is Javi, right?
Hello.
Hey, Javi. Good races.
Oh, I don't hear anything. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait.
So how do you think your runs went,
Like
Javi?
60 so I can hear something because I don't hear anything
Oh.
at all.
Okay.
Testing, testing.
Testing.
And now Ben is here too.
Hello, what's up
Hey,
with
man.
you? That was a really good race. Thank you very much. I really enjoyed that. Is everyone okay with audio or what's
I
happening?
think Javi is having a little bit of issues with hearing everyone.
Oh, okay, I see. No problemo.
And so, while we check that, you can see we've got some upcoming
Okay.
races here.
I can hear now.
Hey there,
Hey,
Javi.
Hello, sorry guys for the disaster.
No worries, no worries. How do you feel about your races?
Was pretty cool. Congratulations first of all, TM. You have done extremely well. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you very much.
Wait a moment, I'm sure there is a little bit of echo. Let me fix that really fast. Okay. There shouldn't be any echo right now.
Sounds good.
Everything sounds good.
Awesome. So yeah, it was good. It was my first Super World Tournament, and I was extremely nervous, but I'm happy with my first one, even though I made a mistake on the flight. But besides that, pretty cool.
Things happen, especially when you're racing. You get those nerves built up, and then they just start doing bad things to you, and you don't even understand why.
Yeah, besides, I have only got like twice in a run the fast kill, so it was like a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
I was expecting pretty much worse.
Did you get close to it?
Did I what?
Did you get close to the quick kill in these races?
No, in these races, no. In any of the cases, in the first one, I just went too fast, too soon to do the flight. But well, it's okay. Learning is a process.
As long as you make it to Bowser with the cape, that's already a good start.
Yeah, it's the thing that I did.
Definitely. All right, you guys got anything more you want to say? I think we're getting ready to close this out / get the next one started.
Yeah, there's a ton
Exactly.
of races today. I just want to thank people for tuning in. Thanks, Javi, for the race. Good luck in the rest of the tournament. And yeah, thanks.
Thank you, TM. You have done amazing. Very good luck. And just in case, I will keep watching and keep learning from you.
All right.
Awesome.
Okay, guys.
Thanks for
See
the,
you really soon. I love you all. Bye, chat.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
And thank you, commentator.
Oh, of course. And thank you for the races.
My pleasure.
And so it looks like today we've still got a lot more happening. We've got Agathor versus Thunderface. We've got Shady Forest versus Monochrome 9, which is coming up real quick here. And then at 5 we've got Volpe versus Moni. And then more past that in Eastern time, of course. So you guys definitely want to stick around, check out everything that's happening. And yeah, we'll see you guys in here pretty soon.